Welcome back to the BSH Brief. I'm your host, Caden Friess, and today we're joined by someone who's basically the heartbeat of Ben High, whether he's drawing up plays on the football field, guiding student leaders in government, or rallying the entire school for Spirit Weeks and events. No one reps the Lava Bear pride like this guy. Please welcome the one and only Mr. Cooper.
Wow. I need you to follow me around the halls and be my hype guy. That's awesome. Thank you, Caden, for having me.
Of course. And then also we have two student guests helping out today. Can you please introduce yourselves?
I'm Kingston Thomas. I'm a senior here at Ben High, and I'm excited to talk about Cooper.
All right.
I'm Elle and I'm a junior.
All right, perfect. Let's jump right in. Well, Mr. Cooper, we always start off by trying to get to know our teacher faculty guests a little bit better. So whether it's your past, your education, your family, we just want to hear a little bit about you and who you are.
Oh my gosh. I moved up to Bend. Let's just start there. You don't want to go too deep into childhood, do you?
Nah, well, this is a good part. Good part.
Yeah, there we go. Moved up to Bend. My son is 17 years old, so we moved up 17 and a half years ago. Had to tell the family that Mrs. Coop was pregnant and we were moving 13 and a half hours away. They were not disappointed to see me leave, but taking my wife and child with me, they were disappointed. So that was even including my parents. Life sucks. But no, we're good. Moved up to Bend. Been up here several times prior, like everybody else, coming to vacation in the 541 and seeing campgrounds and whatnot. Loved it. And we said, you know what? We want to raise our family here, teach here, and coach here, and I guess kind of the rest is history coming up here. But a ton of fun. We love it here and can't wait to spend the rest of our lives here.
Unbelievable. You have a wife and a son at Ben High. That's pretty insane. What's that like?
Hopefully we don't carry family baggage here with us, but no, it's. I wouldn't change it for the world. Having my wife here, having my son, and then next year I'm gonna have a freshman daughter here too. So.
Whole family.
Scary. That's the one that scares me. And actually, to be honest with you, these guys know my youngest son.
I was about to ask, where's Clayton going?
No doubt, right?
Because this was a question, right? This was a thing.
Absolutely. Clayton probably could have ran for student body president as a going to be fifth grade. Clayton probably would have won.
100%.
Yeah, he's like the school mascot. So, yeah.
That's
pretty
awesome.
Fun. Yeah.
And where did you study and what did you study?
Holy Toledo. A lifetime ago, I went to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. And I did not study about different colors you could choose for prom themes, how to run elections, or anything that I use today. I actually majored in economics, and the only person in that graduating class at Cal Poly that is not making at least six figures. But I get to mold and shape tomorrow's youth into tomorrow's adults, and that is so fulfilling and so promising, and I'm so glad I chose a life of indentured servitude rather than riches.
That's awesome.
We could edit that out if the superintendent listens to this. Right? Okay, there you go.
No, that's awesome.
A raise.
No. Please.
No.
Oh my gosh. Well, can you tell us a little bit about what you do here at Ben High?
Anything student life. Right? A lot of people don't know what an activities director does. And I says, if it involves students, I should be involved in it. It's something I would have never guessed in my life that I would have done. But my goal was always to be a head football coach. Check. So now it's like, well, what do I do in my real paying job? Because you don't get paid a lot as a high school football coach. Just dirty looks at Costco when other people see you. But and that doesn't pay the mortgage bills. So I need to find like a job that pays the mortgage bills. I love teaching history. I love being in the classroom, but I needed to change around COVID, and activities director kind of stumbled in, and I advocated for myself and said, I think I'd like to try this. And thank goodness we got a principal that was dumb enough to believe in me. So, but pretty cool.
That's awesome. And you teach student government as well. What's that like?
That's the heartbeat of the school. I know you dropped that in the thing. Just because I've surrounded myself with unbelievable kids in student government makes people think that I'm the heartbeat. Far from it. It's the kids that drive it. It is student government. It's not Cooper government. Just a ton of fun. Just a ton of fun surrounding yourself with kids that are super inspired like yourself, that want to make school better based on their experiences, and they help shape them. So we're lucky to have I mean, I think we have 100 kids in this year's sections. Could have another 150 next year. Just we're blessed that people love being a part of making the school better.
That's awesome. Ellie, you're in student gov, correct?
Yep.
What's that like? What do you do in student gov? Student perspective.
I mean, there's like new things to do every day, but I think my favorite is probably making posters.
You guys make a lot of posters.
We make a lot of posters, and I don't understand why we don't reuse them. Like, I'm just a little confused. I'm just a little bit.
Valid question. We always say we're going to save them.
We do, and then we throw them out like every
But then
year.
we pull them out and they look so crummy. They just get so warped. And yes, I would love to be more environmentally friendly and all the above.
I think it's always like, it's so funny to me when we're like, it's like the end of the year and we're like, all right, these are the save piles. We're going to save these. And then it's like our second week back at school and he's like, all right, there's a big group. We're all going out to the dumpsters and we're all getting rid of all the posters that we made last year that we said we were going to save.
There was mice poop in one of a couple
well,
of them. So it's
not
like,
a good look.
Well,
those we could have gotten rid of.
yes, I think those are fair, but yeah. There's some spirit ones that are like really good that I think we should save.
Yes.
And I think there's a crew. I think it's awesome to see the dynamics in student gov because there is there's a group of people who are just like, ready to lead the country, really. And then there's a group of people who are like ready to make posters for the country. But it's cool how they all kind of come together. I think it's super cool. It is really independently led. And I think everybody gets something out of it. But regardless of why you're in student government, like student government is here for Ben High. And I think that's a really great part of it.
Yeah. I'm a very organized and kind of OCD person, so sometimes when I walk by and see the activities room, it's unbelievable.
We try.
No.
We try.
No.
Yes, we do.
I think we need to let the secret out.
Oh.
We've never given
ever
a rip
it.
about what that room looks like.
As long as we know where some cords are, it's fine.
Boom.
Ding, ding, ding.
Boom. If you can make it work, who cares?
The secret is like, just don't talk about it.
It's an organized mess.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what my dad says about our house, too.
But now I go in and we're beginning to tidy it up and kind of everything has a place.
I think
I've spent more time looking for stuff now that it's organized.
I know.
Then I'm like,
I know where everything is when it's messy. I'm like, okay, it's in the left corner under those three things. Yeah. There's a palm tree in there. I got to just put that to the side. It's
disregard
under
that
the flowers.
marker, but you need this marker. Yes.
And then you'll see a box of American flags, okay? And then it's to the left.
I walked by it today and I saw the floor and I was like in shock.
Don't look at the floor.
It's crazy.
I was like,
it really is bad, but you can see it now.
But you can see it now.
Yes.
Couldn't do that before.
No.
Yeah. I was like sick for a week and I came back and it was clean and I was like, whoa.
What happened?
It's just
Were you
weird.
the mess? Were you the mess?
You're like, did Mr. Cooper get fired? This is weird.
It was more like, wow, they did something in here. Because like we do, the only problem I think that the root of all of our issues in the room is the paint.
100%.
That's the real tea. That's the real tea.
Everybody loves painting. No one likes
to clean up.
No.
Which
it's almost like a football locker room, Kingston.
Bro, you guys don't have a Victor, obviously.
Like,
true. Victor cleaned up everything.
Victor was the team mom.
That's true.
After every practice, he would be screaming at kids.
Sweeping,
really?
picking
You
up.
better knock the grass off your shoes or else you're getting punked.
Or like even like pass out orange wedges and Capri Suns.
Yeah.
Like that team momish.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love Capri Suns. That's, oh my gosh. Pacific Cooler, if you give me a Pacific Cooler Capri Sun, it'll be gone in like 1.7 seconds.
From the top or the bottom?
talent.
A true question. Bottom poke or try and find the straw hole?
Middle.
Ooh.
Middle. What?
Rebel.
Get out. Get out.
That's why the football locker room was such a mess, Kingston.
Oh.
Happens.
No, I don't know. I just go from the top. I think it's pretty easy.
I poked through the back like 2 days ago.
The back?
I went through the hole and I just come out the back every time.
Oh.
I can never do it properly.
Well,
I'm not skilled enough, I guess.
you gotta squeeze it a little bit so it like inflates up top and then just bam.
But then it's going to like get
No,
all
it
over.
doesn't.
Okay.
Do you like boba it? Like, you know?
Ooh.
No,
Like
I just
thumb over.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Power.
thumb
I've
over?
never had a
Are you
boba.
supposed to-
I've never had a boba.
It's all right.
I get so
Same.
anxious. I get literal anxiety.
I don't know how people can do it. Like,
I
how
get
can you
scared it's
slurp
gonna,
up
like-
the little,
Yeah.
like,
And not like just like start choking.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Are we eating or are we drinking? That's a thing. It's like,
And it shouldn't be a question.
right?
You should know.
You're right. It's like there's a straw. We're drinking, but
The
now,
straws has to be
now,
choked.
But now
Yeah.
there's like a solid.
yeah.
What?
But where does like you make this argument, but then what are we gonna say about soup?
No, but you're not
I got a
drinking
spoon.
soup.
I don't have a
You
straw.
know you're
you don't
eating
drink
soup.
You don't-
soup
you
with a
don't?
straw.
You don't like pick it up and like.
You probably chew.
You could like
you probably
slurp the
chew your
broth
ice
at
cream
the end.
too.
Yeah.
I can buy ice cream.
No, boo.
I
Gosh darn
can.
it, this is so weird.
No,
I
we're not
don't
mixing
choose
textures.
to.
We're not mixing textures. It's like if you get strawberry refreshment has like strawberries in it. You don't want to drink
Okay,
that.
I don't do
Like,
that either.
What?
I take the
or
inclusions.
smoothies.
Yeah.
No
I
berry
take the
pink drink.
inclusion. Oh my gosh.
No.
Do you
I
actually? Is that
agree.
actually your order? No. Okay, I was like, that is really iconic. That is really good.
It's my girls.
No.
That's good. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for
At least
you.
you
I'm
know
really
it.
good at ordering now.
Yeah, there we go.
I have to do it a lot.
Love it.
That's hilarious. All right. Well, can you tell us a little bit about coaching? Not only coaching, Kingston, you're on the football team.
Yes.
So
I
a
am.
little bit of a dynamic duo here.
Yes.
Yeah. Coaching is a passion. Love it. Super excited to be a part of it. Blessed to be known as a head coach. Gosh, we have so many great coaches. It's embarrassing. I wasn't even at the first football practice yesterday. Went to go watch my son play baseball. Told the football team, hey, it's about family. If I'm not doing what I'm going to do tomorrow, then why am I preaching it? I'm going to watch family tomorrow. But like the sad thing was nobody even knew the head coach was gone.
Oh wow.
So it's like one of those things like, should I be happy? Should I be excited that the program can run when you're not there? Or should I feel like completely worthless? So I cried a little bit, but we're good. You know,
Okay.
That's what I do.
We're covered.
Yeah. But yeah, King, are you going to be coaching the Powder Puff next week?
Heck no.
You're not?
Bro,
I didn't inspire you to be a coach?
I didn't even know what was going on until yesterday. They were like, "Oh yeah, no, our coaches this year suck," and I was like, I was
Wait, no, he didn't say that.
Yeah, and then-
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Are you playing volleyball?" And I was like, "Guys, I wasn't.
You didn't look at our posters?
I don't think you want me on the volleyball team. It would be too unfair, man. Like,
True.
bump set spike, I'm there.
You're there.
Yeah.
You're going to kill it.
I was on the volleyball team.
How
Yes,
was
you
it?
were.
Yeah, when
Yes.
we made. Yeah.
Was this the first year there was a guys volleyball team?
No, it was sophomore year. I think. Yeah, Owen Thomas and Miss Kernan started it because
Nice, Owen.
we want to play, and then we just sold in at state, won our pool, and then the
You went
next
to
day,
state though.
yeah,
You won your pool
yeah,
in
we
state.
took
and then
first in our pool on the first day, and then the second day it was like 8 a.m. game,
Oh.
and it just all went
Who'd you
down the
play?
drain. Central, no, yeah, no, it was the team that beat our girls team in the state finals like that year.
Central Catholic.
Yeah, Central
there you go.
Catholic, yeah,
Gotcha.
Oh,
yeah.
Unfortunate.
Crazy.
well.
Crazy.
Some rivalry.
So I didn't rub off on you at all being a coach.
I mean,
Any inspiration?
You said
Yeah.
don't want to do that.
the lava,
Check that
like the
off.
lava bear, the air bear camp. That was fun. I had
You're a
fun.
great coach,
Yeah,
yes.
it was only
What's
fun.
the Air Bear Camp?
It's basically
Great name.
like a bunch of kids. They come out and it's
Like
so
Air
many
Buddies?
kids.
Like,
We
is that
had
where
like
you got the name?
200, 250 Air
Yeah.
Bear. It rhymes. That's,
Air
that's
Bear.
all. That's, come on. Don't
Come
think
on.
like too hard. In
Yeah.
football,
Oh, I got really excited.
football players and football,
Football
coaches.
in
Like,
the
no,
air.
we're not doing like stunts and
Yeah.
like how high we can throw the
It's
kids
actually
up
a
in the air.
circus.
You know, no
Circus
trampolines
practice.
involved.
Yeah.
But it's like K through 6. You're a great
Yeah.
coach.
No, yeah, and they liked me because I could backflip
Yes. yes.
after every win.
yes.
They'd be like, "Do it." I was all right, I guess. But I did get to dress up like a coach, which was fun. I had the Craven straw hat, tucked my shirt into my pants.
Rep the part.
Yeah, you
You
have
just look down your own shirt.
I just want to check. I'm like,
Make sure I'm not
I'm untucked.
in
Yeah.
coach mode.
Classic.
Mr. Cooper, if we put a mic on you during a football game, what
No.
I want to know.
No.
What would we be hearing?
I
What's going
was-
through that headset during a game?
The headset is like a lot of people think like, oh, it'd be so cool. I want to hear what the coaches up top are saying. It's very, very vanilla. It's very,
love that
it's not
description.
like mystery science theater where we're like, oh my God, that kid sucks, or oh, why is that kid playing? Or no, it's like
No gossip.
mean-
or yeah, it's very like matter of fact. It's like, okay, what are we running next play? Hey, if we score, we're going for 2. It's very structured, I'd say. I guess when we're up, Everybody loves being on the headset. Everybody has a suggestion. Hey, let's run this. And then when like it's 3rd and goal, overtime game against Ridgeview, and no one has, it's like radio silence. I'm like, okay. And that's the way it should be. The head coach should be calling that play anyway. But yeah, no, crazy. It's not as cool as you think. It's not like Varsity Blues. That was made for TV, kind of made for a movie.
That's how most of it is.
It's Craven. It's Coach Brown and myself on the headsets. On the offensive side, on the defensive side, we have Coach Gilsdorf, Coach Kent, Coach Weisner. The defense side, way more passionate, cooler. But when you incorporate Craven, it's like really boring. So yeah, very scientific, very mathematical, kind of always solving for X kind of thing, and it's boring. I hope he listens.
Just a little this, a little this.
That's so interesting that you say that, because for the one game that I did film for, it was not tame at all.
Well, the headset's not on when I'm yelling like that, or instructing an official, maybe.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. I love how you knew exactly what I was talking about.
I just wanted to know what they were seeing because I saw it differently.
I feel like that was most of our games.
Right?
I think that's a valid take.
There would be a call, I'd be like, I don't know about that one, but
kind of saw that differently.
Yeah. Pretty sure I was on the ground and I saw it differently.
Yeah. That kid hit me in the back. Is that allowed now?
Well, it's super interesting, especially taking film. Like, I'll get like a video and I'm like, that's a wrong call. Like, but you can't say it.
Hey, you want to see my camera?
Hey,
could you drop that for me this year?
Yeah.
Next year, just kind of show the ref. Hey, I got it on camera if you want to.
I did.
Instant replay.
Dude, there were some games this year where like.
Don't do that.
I won't.
Okay.
But like. There'll be times where like I'll look at Pat and I'll just like, hey Pat, and I just show him and he's like, Yeah. And we're all just like,
Nothing more you can do.
Happens.
Live to see another day, right?
Not the NFL yet.
Yeah, right.
Right.
7 minutes of bad call.
In the booth.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey guys, we gotta watch this like every angle.
Right.
Life
We
or
do
death.
not have that many feeds.
I guess not.
No, not enough.
Are you trying to go to the NFL, Kingston? What's
I mean,
is that the goal?
Yeah. If Tom Brady was like, hey, you want to come play with me? Well, I'm coming out of retirement. I wouldn't say no. I'd be great being a ball boy. In the NFL.
You could deflate the balls.
Oh yeah, no.
There you go. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yes.
You got that? Tom
Yeah.
Brady, a little deep.
No,
I mean, for the educated sports fan, you like that
Yeah.
joke.
No,
If you
I
had no idea.
I was a fan.
They had no idea what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
I actually don't really watch like the NFL or college football.
We don't
like,
have time
yeah.
during the football season.
Well, and I'm like, why would I watch somebody do it when I could go out back and do it? Like, I don't know. That's just the narcissist in me.
No, it's true though. I mean, it's like Sunday we're watching film.
Yeah.
Saturday I'm still hurt.
Yeah.
You know?
Still recovering.
Yeah, no doubt.
what was like the highlight moment of the football year this year for both of you?
Oh, geez. I'm not good with moments, you know, and that's bad for radio or bad for any media, right? Like you want this one pinnacle moment. I don't know what King would say, but, you know, now reflecting back, second year being a head coach, how the team rallied around some really key injuries throughout the year and kind of coming together as a team. A lot of people counting us out. Now, I'm a super competitive person, want to win every single game. Kids will ask me, hey, are we going to win Friday night? I've never said no, I think we're going to lose. Absolutely not. We're going to win every single game. We're going to be undefeated. But for us to win, now retrospectively looking back, for us to win 5 games with the really significant key injuries that we had, with the leaders that we lost, that was huge. I mean, King was not out for the entire season like some other running backs, but he had like a wooden leg there for a little
peg
bit.
Leg.
He had a peg leg for a little bit, and just perseverance by kids, and that's the stuff that I know will last a heck of a lot longer than any of our scores. And I don't want to seem like a defeatist, kind of like it's worth the college try. No, I want to win. We want to win, but the reflection back, looking at it and seeing these guys. That's stuff that's going to make them great dads, great fathers, great business men down the road. So that not a good moment, Probably not good for radio, but for the podcast. But
Hey, it's true.
yeah, it's kind of what I look at.
And it's honest.
Kingston's going to give us a moment from the locker room.
Ooh,
Come on,
yeah. I mean,
give us a locker room
I
moment.
would
Kane.
say like there's not really like many game moments because most of the time you don't really remember them. But
True.
You're just getting socked in the
yeah,
head
no,
all the time.
that's like most of the games. Like the next day you start to get it back. But
Hopefully our trainer Gavin doesn't hear this.
hey, it's too late now.
Yes, right.
I will say the locker room probably is the funnest part of like football because it's just like anytime you put a bunch of teenage boys into a decently small room,
Yep.
there's gonna be wild stuff that happens that I mean I won't share all of it because ears might bleed.
What
but-
goes on in the locker
Yeah,
room stays in the locker room, right?
Exactly.
Come on, don't say ears would bleed. We're all a bunch of choir boys in there, and they're great. No, I think just coming together as a group of humans that, all shapes and sizes, all beliefs, all different socioeconomic. That's what football's about, and a lot of fun to see it come together with a group of leaders like you guys had as seniors. And it's pretty fun.
For me, it was really just camp. Like George Fox was so much fun because you're all just sitting in the dorm and you're all hungry. And the Carpsteins have a whole pantry because Mama Carp is just loading them up. And so you're always just doing something. And then once it's time for practice, you're like, all right, we got to get ready.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we're here for football.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Like, I guess we can't just sit here and wrestle and gang up on people.
It was nuts.
Yeah, it was. That was
The whole time.
wasn't as bad as like Kaleo's class and all them. That was different type. That was bad. They would like.
I can see the war memories coming across your
Yeah.
eyes right now. You can see. I mean,
Okay,
just
there is still a statute of limitations here. I think we don't.
No,
I don't
yeah.
I don't think
No,
we need
for
to bring
sure.
it up.
Yeah,
I have
no,
no
I-
idea what he's
I'll
talking about,
I'll
too,
just-
which is like scary.
I'll keep it there. I'm not gonna.
Wait, Craven was the head coach, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Not you.
So
Yeah.
bad.
No.
So bad.
That's awesome. Cupernella, can you tell us a little bit about like what goes into planning a dance? Because I think this is a big topic of discussion.
Okay. I believe the big deal breaker in everything is the DJ.
Yeah.
Okay. Either they're playing the right music, the wrong music, or whatnot. So we try and jump ahead a lot with that.
we do.
With trying to take your requests,
Yeah.
right? And not every song's gonna get played,
Well-
but
And I feel like if you're requesting those songs, you're like, why didn't they play them? I feel like you should know why
Yeah.
that
We know
song
why.
did not get played.
right. And it could be a total bummer. It could be a total like just failure, and no one's gonna say, "Yeah, I requested that song." That's then based on the DJ.
Yeah.
DJ sucks. I can't. Da da da. Right. But I think that's the biggest deal breaker. Like rule number one: have a DJ. Unlike
Right.
prom last year, we don't need to talk about that.
There was no
Yeah.
DJ.
Talk about war memories. Oh my gosh.
There was last second.
Michael.
It was
Oh, really?
Completely sign of good leadership. You take the blame. Completely my fault. DJ's double booked. I gave him a thumbs up. Yes, we're in. They didn't return. They said a week later, sorry, we've double booked. We can't be there. My fault. I should have been more aggressive saying, are we in? Are we out? This was like
Right.
months ahead. Regardless, we get one last second.
Yeah.
And
But-
it was great. We had
we had music.
but it was AI.
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 No way.
Oh no.
Not, it wasn't like an AI artificial.
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah,
But he was doing.
If there was a robot, that would have been sick. I mean,
Yeah, people would be like videoing it.
Right.
It was the year that we had the broken leg.
yeah.
Oh, what a legend. that.
Michael loved
Can we
it.
talk about that comeback?
Hey,
What a
Dude,
comeback.
bounce back.
Right.
Michael goes, hey, he shows up to the next prom, goes, I'm wearing the same thing I wore last year. I'm like, you don't believe in karma. This is awesome.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
go,
it's
baby.
great.
Let's just
Ready to
a
dance.
stud.
Yeah.
Such a stud.
I watched all his updates, and it was
I
Dude,
think
he's
everybody
vlogging.
did. I
It's
think that's
awesome.
when my mom tuned in. My mom follows him. My mom loves him.
Really?
Like that was I think that was a great point in like the Bend High community just going like yeah, if you talk about like I don't know, there's always like these talks about people who are like oh, like there's an influencer at this school and this person has this D1 commit and it's like, well, Michael reached so many people through his social media and I think that it was super cool.
He's a little celebrity.
Seriously, have you seen like the views and everything?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen the clips yet.
Oh
I
my-
saw him filming. I haven't
Really?
seen the clips
Yeah.
yet.
I mean, last year he was averaging like 22,000.
Oh, come on.
No.
I gotta.
Yeah, no. He's,
Maybe
Follow him.
maybe get him
He's
on
legit.
the podcast.
Yeah,
Get him on
seriously.
the podcast.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
views up.
He's
yeah.
he's gonna now get the views up.
No, he
I
is.
should be talking with
I'm
him.
serious. Like
He's a goat.
Yeah.
he is
Oh my
a goat.
gosh.
He's great.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the DJ this year, I think rocked. I think Jared,
That's
the man.
Turnbull, right?
Turnbull. So now we have
Ski
a
coach.
fixed. Yes, with the
Yeah.
ski with Alpine. Now we
Yes.
have a fixed DJ kind of. Hey, here are dates.
We got our guy.
We're in. We're loaded. And then like what else goes into a dance? Honestly, I think the theme is way overhyped, way overthought. No one can
kind of
even
agree.
remember what their themes were.
Because no one dresses on theme. Everyone just wears a suit and a dress.
Just
it's
wear
like
it. Just go. The one like the dress ups, like the costume party at homecoming was
Yeah.
fun. The Vegas one was kind of fun because we had like the sidebar Vegas stuff. But like, gosh, the very first homecoming was that I was in charge of was
Neon,
neon.
our freshman year.
I mean, we painted.
That one-
Like we had a painting party coming in, and
That one was pretty
That
fun.
was the year it was district wide neon though.
it was.
Really?
I remember. Well, yeah, because I wasn't here at
like
the time.
everybody did neon?
Everybody did neon,
Really?
and everyone was. They were like, they copied us, they copied us, they
Yes.
copied us, and it's true. It actually, and there was a time where I was like, oh, they are copying us, but then like now being on the other side of it, it's like you just all think of the same things because everything is good at the same time. Like
Yeah.
that's
There's-
all it is. At the end
there's
of the day, it's
trends that
not that
everybody
deep.
has. Like,
Right.
Right.
Yeah. This was the first year where there wasn't a lot of copying.
Yeah.
But like twin themes at all. For
Okay.
prom,
So now what we look at is activities directors are trying more to you're doing this, you're doing this.
separate. Yeah.
We're trying not to do it on the same night. Tough locations, off campus, tough.
Yeah.
But now, okay, wait, you did New York. We're gonna do New York next, and now we're sharing decorations, which is super smart.
Yeah.
But you know, it's there's not a lot of themes out there, and I think it's way overhyped, way overplayed.
Once you do them, but there is a rule, and we do repeat themes, like
Yeah.
we do. But I think there's a rule of like it's like freshman class graduates, right? And then you can reuse those themes that you used after. And then of course the grades below are gonna be like, well, we did this year, and it's like, well, it's been 4 years since we
Happens,
did
yeah.
it,
Too
so
bad.
there's
Yeah.
like a year period. It's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Mr. Cooper, I always like to ask our teacher or faculty if they have questions for us students. So anything you can think of, either of us as student representatives or us as individuals.
Jeez, I'm when somebody's outside of high school, right?
Yeah.
Like let's say a sibling of mine, my brother. My dad was a teacher for a long time, so maybe my family's a bad view of like people outside of education. They're so shocked to hear what we get done here. Like, hey, this is our football practice. This is how it's structured. Hey, we're going off with 90 kids to George Fox and da-da-da-da-da. We've got a kid doing a podcast, and it's hard to create unbelievable traditions in a school that's 115 years old. You've done it. It's amazing. And I told you, what is your major job before you leave, Caden?
Find successors. I'm working on it.
Okay.
I found
That's
two
what you
people.
say.
I'm assembling a team of Avengers. It's going
Okay.
to be good.
Get it going. This is unbelievable. This can't die on your watch. How successful will this be based on next year?
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
you're like, I won't be here. No, but it'll be passed on. Elle, in Botch, in student gov, all the things we do, people on the outside of education, constantly like shocked, like, what's going on? Like high school kids don't, you're making that up. I wish people from the outside could experience what I get to on a daily, just seeing how you guys lift everything up. Oh, Coop, you're the heartbeat. Sorry. Bull crap. I am not the heartbeat. It's the kids that are lifting up me, lifting us in practice, lifting us in student gov. I have no questions. I want to praise you guys because you guys are killing it every single day. And really, it's the school everybody wants to be at. Not afraid to say that. There's a waiting list at a public school.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I'm from Southern California. There's only waiting lists for private schools, to be honest. There's people that want to be here and people on wait lists and wait lists and wait lists. You have made this. You've carried on the torch. I'm so proud of you guys. And everybody listening, you guys are the ones that make this school great. Gosh, it's the end of the year. I got no more questions. finish strong with finals. That's all I got.
That was powerful. Well, the final segment, I always like to scout out some questions from students and teachers. So we just got 2 questions we're going to read you. All right, it's hot seat time, Miss Cooper. Starting off, Mateo asks you, why do you keep doing things to your hair?
True. Mateo is a wise person. That's amazing. It started out with the Sparrow Assemblies, right? Anywhere to inspire, right? Any way to aspire. I've been married for 21 years. I'm very pleasantly married. Hopefully I haven't given too far off the whole vibe to people that I don't give a care about my appearance, but it's really kind of secondary. Maybe not even secondary, like
Third area.
how long down the list I could go. Heck, if it inspires kids, I'm going to bleach my hair. Though I shaved my head during the football season because I didn't have enough time to go get a haircut. So I was like, "Ooh." Caden, my son just shaved it. It was awesome. It was great. But we did not fundraise for it. Should have. Quinn and I kind of rotate being duct taped on the wall. It's the same show. It's just changing the face of who gets it. But it's so much fun. If that's a way to inspire kids, I'm going to... Actually, I don't want to keep on doing it. The blonde really was tough.
Did it burn? Did it hurt?
No. Like the actual doing it and some of the pictures of... Thank you, Mrs. Coop, for throwing me.
How long did the blonde last?
Gosh, that was a month.
A minute.
That was a month.
A minute.
Yeah. And it was just like, and people kept on asking me if I kept on like getting a redo. No, didn't get any touch-ups. It was one time. It's just the fact that my hair doesn't grow really fast because I'm really old. I'm not
Purple
doing anything
shampoo.
else. Everyone says purple shampoo. I was using like...
We were really excited about the purple shampoo. Caleb Unruh was very excited that someone was going to be using purple shampoo again.
But it kept.
Yeah.
But,
Did you use purple shampoo?
No.
Really?
No, I just... Head and shoulders.
It looks great.
So dry and boring.
Just typical. Caroline asks you, how are your calves so big?
Oh, yes.
Really coming at you.
Kids, get your pens and paper ready. I am going to give you the best calf routine known to man. Okay, ready? You got your pens, paper. I do nothing. I walk around. Hey, you know what? Hey, Rome wasn't built on toothpicks, and nor is this palace.
Nice.
No, it's really bad. That needs to be edited. No.
Cut that out.
No, you know what? I carry a great deal of weight. I was not talking about stature, Kingston, but thank you for laughing.
No.
I'm talking about like the weight of my like the school on my back.
No, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay, good. You kind of laughed a little bit.
It's a light school now that a whole hall's gone, but like
Moving down.
That new building's really...
Dude, it's going up fast.
It is scary. Yeah.
Lucky dogs.
Yeah, but no calf routine.
Okay.
It's embarrassing. I don't know. Blessed genetically, maybe. I don't know.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
That's funny.
Do you want me to have
Actually, I did have a question, though, talking about the hair thing.
Uh-oh.
You always say that, like, you're not afraid of public embarrassment, and that is my #1 fear. Like, I would rather, and I really don't like snakes. Like, I can't do camping or walks out at night in the woods. Like, I can't do snakes at all. But I would rather hold a snake in my hand than be publicly embarrassed. And I want to know how you're, like, over that.
Honest to goodness, never come out saying, beep, 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 breaking news, okay? I have the biggest sense of moral regret at times. Like this little thing, I will be up at night talking in front of the football team, talking at the banquet, crying in front of people. I will have the biggest sense of like moral, like, did I say the right things? I don't sleep really well.
Right.
It is what it is. I can be fine on 3 hours of sleep, just kind of crazy, stupid, wired that way. But like, to be honest, and I'm glad you asked this because I stuttered in school. I did not like doing public speaking, and now it's like my life, right?
Yeah.
There's a week where I don't think I have one of these in front of my mouth talking in front of people, and I love it now. But I would say, one, I'm glad I can show that I am an up in front of person kind of guy, but I don't have to worry about, like, high school is such about like status and things, but I think we do such a good job here at Bend High that it's not. And I think it really is seeing teachers get pies in the face. I really do think getting teachers bleaching their hair, or it's okay to be made a fool, and it's not going to last you the rest of your life, and it's going to be forgotten tomorrow. And we then do great works, and that's what we're going to be remembered for, like this stuff. So I'm glad you say that, because I have a great deal I call moral hangovers. Like, what did I do?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I cried in front of another assembly. Oh, it's Link Crew. I'm not going to cry this year. My daughter's in Link Crew. She's not,
Yeah.
guaranteed. We'll
Yeah.
choke up in the first 2 minutes. She'll get made fun of. I'll get made fun of and be like, whatever, I cry.
I don't think people make fun of you, though. I think there's like a lot of strength behind that.
There's a lot of admiration
There's
behind
so
it.
much strength behind it, and I don't think you realize that. Like specifically for like, I don't know. I was in sources
That
of strength.
weakling, that weak guy.
No,
I'm stronger than him.
no.
At least I know I'm stronger than one person here. That's admiration, right? I don't know. I can't. Public speaking.
Right.
I never did public speaking until my grandfather's funeral when I was a senior in high school.
Well,
I took all the people's papers eulogizing my grandfather at the funeral. I'm like, you guys can't talk. I'm a big, tough, strong football player. I can do it. I start reading, break 2 sentences into my sister's eulogy. And so there's history, me crying in front of people and not giving a rip. Thank God I cried at my wedding saying, thank you for coming to our wedding, or it would have been so bad because I had already cried at 2 banquets as a coach. How bad would that have been? Like, on your
If you didn't
wedding
cry at the
day. How bad? Mrs. was like, you must not care about us if you didn't cry at the wedding. I'm like, thank God I cried.
Rethinking this.
Yeah, right? She already rethinks it, Kingston. Thank you.
No.
Snap.
All right, Kingston's got 2 questions.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Jesse asked, what's one thing that you wish you could bring back to Ben High?
Oh, geez. A lot of people think I went to school here, and I love that. I wish I went to school here. Honest to goodness, I wish I was a part of the Long Blue Line. There's not, like, I hear people talking about some of the things they can bring back, but it's that fine line of like Long Blue Line stuck in history, stuck in tradition, and then not being like buried in history books and what's the future, right? It's always that we talk about that in football. Like, we want to bring guys back and celebrate the past, but no, you guys are on the grass that everybody's watching right now. And I feel the same, some things pop up. Again, I don't come up with a lot of ideas. People are like, where'd you get that great thing with the air mattresses at the pep rally? I'm like, some kid brought it to me on YouTube. Or Mrs. Stodinger rifles off and gives me these things on Messenger, and I'm like, these are great ideas. You're amazing.
right.
Like, it's things to bring back. Gosh, I like what we're doing. They just kind of come to us, right? I don't know. That's a good question, though.
It's a good answer.
Mr. Gills said, what do you miss most about teaching in the classroom?
Everyday interactions. Crazy, right? Like, just a daily quiz, right? I always gave kids a daily quiz at the beginning of class. I just miss stupid little monotony little things. I miss really building up relationships with kids in a classroom. We get it in student gov, but it's so just like, it's like, okay, I got to check in with student A and see how they're doing today. But in class, I was like, that was so easy. It's like, hey, after the quiz, come see me. Or it was so easy to build up relationships with kids. But now it's like kids will walk by me and, hey, Mr. Cooper, how you doing? I have no idea who that is. And it's so bad because, and I don't mean to be like, oh, I'm such a celebrity, but a lot of kids know me because they see me on a mic. And but I miss that. I miss, hey, come here. What's your name? Okay. You're going to get a nickname. Everybody gets a nickname, right? Kind of thing. But yeah, crazy. I miss it. But I love what I do. They're not going to fire me yet, I don't think.
No,
I hope
you're good.
not.
Maybe after this.
Maybe after this, yeah.
Brooklyn asks, what's your favorite experience here?
Tough on the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not great with moments. Okay, ready? Last month, prom.
Ooh.
Okay? Prom is like this big finale, like, oh, what'd you do on your prom night? And it's like the dumb question that everybody thinks it, and it makes it's such a big night that it's just another dance. I hate saying that, but it's just another dance, another event. Here's my prom moment. So saying goodbye to seniors, really tough for me. I feel attached, but I'm so excited to see them sprout their wings. You're going off to universities. It's great. Do your thing. You got your careers. A moment for me was the incoming freshman class, 25 strong, picking up, and I'm like, hey, there's the next blank. Hey, look, there's another kid. There's the next blank. And you just fill them in. And that's the thing I look at with, you're all unique, and I just want to pinch your cheeks how special you are. And you are in my life. But it's like, just like these kids that just remind me of other kids that I've taught. And, those are special moments that I think about. It's like, okay, I can do this. Yeah, there's a great group of seniors that are leaving, but we're going to be fine next year. And I think just to think about this, seniors that are listening, you love that about Bend High because you don't want the plane to crash when you're gone. That's really fashionable at other high schools to say, oh, this team's going to suck, or, the cheerleaders are not going to be good because I'm gone. Or no one ever says that. I think a real big thing at Bend High is people come back and say, damn, we're good. And I helped. I was on the foundation there. And that's something that I'm, experiences that I rinse and repeat. My hair gets grayer and grayer, and when I haven't done something super like shave it or make it blonde. But, yeah.
That was good.
I think this next question you kind of already answered to an extent, but Miss Whitworth asks, what does the long blue line mean to you?
DJ is a member, right? She's a student.
Right.
She's a teacher now. To me, that means the world. Seeing somebody come back to the school that they step foot in. Seeing Quinn now be the head baseball coach at a place where he excelled so well on the diamond. Seeing Coach Brown, seeing Coach Craven. I mean, I'm going to miss everybody that's come back. To me, it is absolutely looking at the past, absolutely just taking a great deal of pride in it, but how we can build for the future. Mm-hmm. So you guys are making the long blue line awesome. And I've talked way too long, dude. 41 minutes. You got a lot of editing. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Well,
dude.
Luckily, we are at the final question.
Okay.
I asked every guest, and it is, Ms. Cooper, if you could give the graduating class of 2025 one piece of advice, what would it be?
I feel like I'd come back. Come back.
Okay. To Bend High, physically?
And these are lines from my dad and from people I've been in education. There are not enough bridges in this world to burn them.
Yeah.
Make sure you can come back to your home. Everybody's fashionable saying, you know what? I'll never step foot at this school again. And that's so cool for seniors to say. And you didn't invent it. Don't burn a bridge. Make sure you can come back because we'll absolutely open arms. Love to see you anytime. You can call us at any time. Be a part of the Long Blue Line. But you guys are amazing, Caden. Thank you so much for doing this, and find your successor, you guy.
I will. That was perfect. So without further ado, I'm going to say thank you for tuning in to the BSH Brief. Huge shout out to Mr. Cooper for sharing their story, and to our student guests for helping holding it down. Catch us next week with a new episode, new guests, and the same Lava Bear energy. Until next time, stay proud, stay classy, and stay brief, Bend High. Thank you, everybody.
Yay.
You're amazing.